My deepest respect to our professor in Maed of School Laws and Policies, Dr. Trexie Cubillas. A pleasant day, everyone. I am April Joyu Sabio, and in this video, I will present to you about Republic Act number 7798, an act amending Section 25 of Batas Pambansa Bilang 232, otherwise known as the Education Act of 1982. Section 1, Section 25, Chapter 3 of Education Act of 1982 is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 25, Establishment of Schools. All schools shall be established in accordance with law. The establishment of new national schools and the conversion of existing schools from elementary to national secondary schools or from secondary to national secondary or tertiary schools shall be by law, provided that any private school proposed to be established must incorporate as either a non-stock or a stock educational corporation in accordance with the provisions of the Corporation Code of the Philippines. This requirement to incorporate may be waived in the case of family-administered preschool institutions. And for the information of everyone, non-stock educational corporations are those non-stock corporations involved in organized teaching. Non-stock corporations are corporations where no part of its earnings can be distributed to its members, trustees, and its officers. Its profits, if any, can only be used for further purpose for which it was organized. To continue, provided that the minimum paid-up capital for stock educational institutions for those engaged in elementary education shall not be less than 1 million pesos, not less than 2,500,000 pesos for those offering both elementary and secondary education, and not less than 5 million pesos for those offering elementary, secondary, and tertiary and postgraduate courses, except existing educational institutions organized as stock corporations may retain their original capitalization. Existing educational institutions are organized as stock corporations may automatically apply for renewal of their corporate existence when the original period is about to expire, provided finally that stock educational institutions may be allowed only in capital-intensive courses of study as may be determined by the Department of Education, Culture and Sports, the Commission on Higher Education, and the Department of Science and Technology, as the case may be. Any school that is established or organized as a stock corporation should be ineligible for any form of government subsidy, incentive, or assistance, except those given to individual students and teachers in the form of scholarship, student loans, or other forms of subsidy as already mandated under existing laws. Government assistance to non-stock schools for educational programs shall be used exclusively for that purpose. Taxes shall not be due on the donations to educational corporations. Section 2. The Department of Education, Culture and Sports and the Commission on Higher Education, as the case may be, are hereby authorized to formulate within 60 days from the approval of this act implementing rules and guidelines governing the establishment and operation of stock educational cooperations that may be organized pursuant to this act, with particular emphasis on meeting the objectives of quality education and academic excellence provided for by the provisions of Batas Pambansa Bilang 232, otherwise known as the Education Act of 1982. Section 3. All laws, rules, and ordinances inconsistent with this act are hereby repealed or modified accordingly. Section 4. This act shall be take effect 15 days after its publication in at least two national newspapers of general circulation. And that's all for the Republic Act 7798. Thank you, and God bless us all.